Welcome to the Ambitious Coach Podcast. This is a place where driven, determined coaches learn how to get off the business growth struggle bus and learn how to build a wildly profitable online coaching business. I'm your host, Allison Henderson, corporate dropout to six-figure social media business coach. I'm going to show you how I've been able to create the business of my dreams organically, all through utilizing my social media platforms. So pull up a seat, take some notes, and get ready to see your life and bank account transform. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the podcast. Today, I'm doing something a little different. Over the past year, I had recorded, I'd probably just call them mini podcast episodes, if I'm being honest. A lot of them were under 5 minutes, and they were designed to give coaches and consultants just like you some quick business motivation. I literally called them morning biz motivation. I would send them off in my email list every few days in the morning, and it just would help you think outside the box. Like, get outside of your running thoughts and just come into your business coaching world with a new perspective and ultimately some motivation to get to work. And I know the hardest part of being an entrepreneur and a small business owner is the mindset component. A lot of times you know what you need to be doing, but because of, fears, lack of self-trust, the unknowns, the what-ifs, just like the fear of what will people say, you don't do the things. So in this episode, I wanted to share with you a few of those mini motivation sessions with you. I sort of just smashed them all together. So I picked 4 that I feel were relevant to what my clients are experiencing and what I know to be true to a lot of business owners during those first couple years in your online business. So I hope you enjoy these business motivation mini episodes. And if you did, please share it with me on Instagram and tag me at AllisonHenderson_coach. So thank you for listening and enjoy. Good morning and welcome back to your morning biz motivation. So today I want to dive into something that I feel every entrepreneur and realistically every human on this planet encounters, and it's caring about what other people think. So in business, this can be deadly. It can stop you from moving forward and realistically just fully showing up for yourself and for your business every day. And I know you started this business because you have a big dream. You really want more for yourself. You want to make a big impact and help people. You really see the potential and the value in what you do. But there are these looming feelings, these looming thoughts that can really come up. And it's all these what ifs. Like, what will people say if I post this? What will they say if I change careers? Or what if nobody signs up for this? What if somebody leaves me a bad review? What if? And this is the thing. People will judge you no matter what. You could be wildly successful or working like at a landfill or something. People are going to judge you no matter what. So listen, we can't wait for other people's approval or permission to actually go for it. You're going to be repelling to some people, but you're also going to be magnetic to others. And sadly, the more that I coach and the more that I talk to just human beings overall, the truth is it's usually only 1 or maybe even 2 people that you're scared of. What will those people say? What will that person say? Maybe they will disagree with you, or maybe they won't like your post. Like, who are those people to you? And my suggestion is to block them, unfollow them, but also really unpack why those opinions, why those people really matter to you. Why do their opinions matter to you? And your business is your business. And I laugh at this, but we just don't need that negativity, right? We don't need that. And as humans, we have these running thoughts literally all day long. We think about one thing for 5 seconds, and then we're on to the next thought. We're moving on very, very quickly. And even on social media, just think how fast you're going on there. You read something, you like it, you don't like it, whatever. You move on to the next thing. You're moving very fast. And I'm going to tell you something, and I know you don't want to hear this, but people aren't thinking about you as often as you think. All right, so I'm going to say that again. People aren't thinking about you as often as you think. They're thinking about themselves. They're thinking about what other people think of them. What if I wear this? What if I say this? All these things, right? And that is just the truth. That's
human beings 101. Okay. We have all these thoughts. We're moving very, very fast and we're on to the next thing. And yeah, we're thinking about ourselves a lot. Okay. So just to kind of sum this up, you have zero, and I really mean zero, control over how people view you. Every single person has their own narrative, their own perspective of who you are and what you do. Just think about all the people from like high school or like your first job or whatever. Those people have a perspective of you, they have a judgment of you already. And it's going to be really hard to change that. Okay. So if they don't like you, they don't like you. And it's honestly just not worth your energy or time to keep trying to change somebody's mind. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to focus on the people who love you and already support you. Go back, look at testimonials of your past clients. Think about all the really nice things people have already said about you. So we can't let one person ruin your day. We can't let one person change your whole perspective on your life or your business. What you do for a living, what you do or wanting to do in your life is life changing. What you do can transform somebody's whole life. So we can't hide anymore. Your people need you.
Okay, so that was the first morning biz motivation. Here is your second.
Good morning. Welcome back to your morning biz motivation. So today is all about trust. Trusting yourself, your journey, your soul path, your strategy, your clients, your process. You started this business for a reason. You have a big vision for yourself, for your family, for your life. However, there may be still something inside of you that doesn't trust that you'll actually be successful at this, or that you'll wake up and that success will just be magically gone. And then the big one here is, what if people actually see me for who I really am? Our imposter syndrome comes in almost like a drunk that you can't reason with, or like a toddler that you can't reason with. This entrepreneur journey is definitely going to test every fiber of your being. It will make you look at everything you've ever been fearful of and make you eat it for breakfast, okay? But the good news, there is good news. It's going to be the best growth and learning experience you'll ever go through. We all have to go through this. Every entrepreneur has that story of overcoming the struggles, the challenges, the pain. People rarely skip that part, okay? And I personally don't know one wealthy or successful person that doesn't have their own growth story. We're all not that different. And the entrepreneur roller coaster of emotions is a real thing. Like even today, you might have woke up and you got a new client, or maybe somebody DM'd you and they're like, I want to work with you. And then like 5 minutes later, you're like, but what if they cancel? Or maybe you had the best month of as far as money in your bank account. But like you sit there and go, well, what if they want a refund and I have to give this money back, right? So our little heads, our silly little heads lack trust. We lack trust. And all of this is happening for you, not to you. I'm going to repeat that. It's important here. All of this is happening for you, not to you. It's happening to make you a better human, a better entrepreneur, a better business owner, a better mom, a better coach. Trust that this path was specifically designed for you. It was meant for you. And then let me ask you this. Have you ever not survived something? Of course you have. You're here listening to this audio. You know you can handle hard things. You can do this. You will be able to handle everything and anything that comes your way. So trust that you will make good decisions, and trust that if you do make a bad one, you will come out of this with some sort of learning experience. We learn from the positive in every negative situation. We don't learn from the negative. So choose to see the positive. It is there, okay? It is there. And lastly, trust you wrote what's next in your life. You wrote it for the better. You wrote it so that you can be your most successful self. And right now, I want you to put your hand on your heart. All right, so put your hand there. Take a deep breath. Trust that you wrote what's next.
I hope you liked the second morning biz motivation. And then here is number 3.
Good morning. One of my favorite quotes, it's so simple, but yet so profound, is if nothing changes, nothing changes. So today and every other day moving forward, you get to decide. You can treat today just like any other day, or you can commit. You can decide to do something that you've never done before, or simply do the things that you keep avoiding. The results that you are seeking and the life that you're meant to be living starts when you act as if. So what does that mean? You need to already be showing up as if you had the 10,000 followers, you had the 10 clients this month, that you are impacting thousands of people weekly. But are you acting as if you already had those things? How does this person show up to her day? So I'm a firm believer. Whatever it is that you desire, it's completely achievable. If you can see it and dream it, you can achieve it. The universe wouldn't give you these hopes and dreams and these little snippets of your dream life if you weren't meant to achieve them. But how bad do you want it? Can you incorporate that no matter what mentality? Can you say, I will share what I do and that power of my offers no matter what? Can you share and say, I am dedicated to make this work no matter how hard it gets? I'm willing to expand my comfort zone and get uncomfortable no matter what. I will create the life I am meant to live no matter what. We can't just wait for things to happen. You can't wait for clients to just come to you. My advice, and write this down, go to them. Create content, start conversations, share what you do over and over and over again. Get in the habit, act as if, all right, that you already had this life that you want. Get in the habit of doing the work and giving that value. And one of the biggest shifts that you can actually make in your business is actually creating space for your business. Not just thinking about it, but actually putting hours aside, minutes even, aside to do those work-related tasks and activities. So what if you don't have 10 clients right now, right? If that's what you desire, then make room in your day for those 10 clients. And when you're ready for those clients to come, it will happen. But act as if and incorporate that no matter what mentality. Because if nothing changes, nothing changes.
All right, so here is your final morning biz motivation. I hope you enjoy.
Hello and welcome to your morning biz motivation. I'm Allison. I hope you're having a great morning so far. So today I wanted to bring some awareness to your comfort zone. So I'm sure you're pretty sick of hearing about this, right? New year, a lot of people are talking about stepping out of your comfort zone, but this is it. I want you, instead of stepping out of your comfort zone, I just want you to expand your comfort zone. So I know from my own personal experience that I do scary things, and then the more I do them, the less they become scary, right? But it's having the guts to actually start them that is the scariest, right? So I want to start though by just saying, I know that you have a deep inner knowing that you will be successful. It's a part of you, and every day you are being called and you're being more in awareness that you need to lead and you need to expand on a human level. And it's really just not something you can ignore anymore. You probably know this. It's like something that isn't going away. And it's not going to go away until you pay attention to it. So you know you're different. You know you were meant for more. You know that there's this greatness just burning, this deep desire burning inside of you. And the whole world is really meant to see it. But what is stopping you? Fear, rejection, money, what will others say? There's a lot of reasons why we don't fully take action and create the lives that we dream about. So today in your morning biz motivation, I want to bring awareness to that comfort zone. So yes, it is meant to keep you safe and in this warm ball of happiness, right? But guess what? It's probably not making you happy anymore, is it? It's actually doing the opposite, right? It's bringing awareness to what you were sent here to do. Your full potential is calling. Your higher self, your most successful self, It is tapping on the door. So I want you to take a good look at it, okay? So your warm, big ball of comfort zone, whatever you want to call it, needs to expand. So I'm here to help you expand into who you truly are. So today and every day moving forward, you will be called to be the most authentic you. Yes, the real version of you, the most successful one you keep dreaming about. That's the real you. Yes, the real you. So how does that person show up? How does that person plan their day? How does she wake up in the morning? What does she do that's so differently? Does she do more lives? Does she send more emails? What is it? Does she go for runs? Does she meet up with her friends at lunch? So it's not about just stepping out of your comfort zone. It's about expanding it. It's about doing things that seem scary every day until it's just not scary anymore. It has become habitual. Think about all the things that you've made a habit in your life. When you first started it, wasn't so easy, right? It's like going to the gym. The first week sucks, right? But after a while, it just becomes a part of your day-to-day. It becomes routine, okay? It is a part of your identity. You are now somebody who has a business, right? So how does that person who has a business show up? And so with repetition and obviously guts, right? You will expand that comfort zone over and over again, all right? So stop waiting for something magical to happen. Create that magic yourself. We need to start doing. We need to start taking action. And remember, the work you are avoiding is the magic you are seeking.
Thank you for listening to the Ambitious Coach podcast today. A couple favors before you go. If you found this episode helpful, please take a screenshot and share it on Instagram. Most importantly, don't forget to tag me at Allison Henderson _coach. That's ALLISON Henderson _coach. And lastly, please take a minute to rate this episode and leave a raving review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you tune in to listen. Okay, ambition is great, but it's time to get to work. Take action and commit to being 1% better every day. Once again, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you again next week.